What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Kid Tosh. Today we're going to be talking about the AllStar Game, All-Star appearances, who should be a first-time NBA All-Star for the Eastern Conference. Well, we're not really talking about, a lot of different players. We're talking about one guy. And before I get into this, I just want to say that if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comment an idea down below what video I should make next. And also, I have a gaming channel. If you enjoy watching me play games, you'll find out over there, but the link's in the description. Now, let me get on to my little speech that I'm going to make about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, and a guy in Milwaukee who has blossomed from a dude with incredible potential, just great length, so much upside when he was drafted 15th by the Bucks in 2013, to a player that is a bona fide star, even superstar in the NBA at this point in his career, and he's only 22 years old. That's the scariest part about it, because we look at a guy like this and we think, oh, well, he's got a lot of areas where he needs to improve. He's got a lot of holes in his game. Well, he's really cleared up a lot of those holes in his game. The only really true weakness of his game is the fact that he's not a consistent three-point threat or real mid-range threat. He's a great slasher getting to the rim. Obviously, his length and athleticism it makes it just so easy on him to get where he wants to go. He can get anywhere on the floor. Really, he can go anywhere he wants because he can get around anybody in the NBA, pretty much. We're going to talk about his value, what he means to the team, and why, even with all the hype around him, he is still underrated, and, well, the title of this video, why he deserves to be an All-Star this year. For sure, if he doesn't make it, I'm going to file a protest against the NBA and their coaching staff for not picking the right All-Stars. I'll do something, honestly, because this guy, if he doesn't get in the All-Star game, it's a tragedy. He should start, actually. That's what I'm thinking, because he's that good, alongside other front court players in LeBron and Jimmy Butler, I would say, in the Eastern Conference. I think those are the three best players in the Eastern Conference this season so far. Giannis, LeBron, and Jimmy Butler. And then, there are a couple good guards like John Wall and Isaiah Thomas. Kyrie Irving is playing well. There's a lot of great players in the Eastern Conference and the Western. In the NBA, I should say, it's kind of a stupid argument, but what I'm saying is he's a top 3 player in the East this season. What he's doing for his team, it's been absolutely incredible. Don't think I forgot DeMar DeRozan. He's been playing really well as well. He's definitely up there in that conversation too, but in terms of carrying a team, leading a team, being that guy, he's doing the definition of carrying a team, literally averaging 22 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Did you know that he leads the Milwaukee Bucks in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, and PER, which he's like top 5 in the NBA in right now, I believe. But he's leading them in the 5 major categories of basketball statistics. That's wild. That's some shit LeBron used to do back when he was with Miami. He did that in the finals this year too. He's crazy. LeBron, we all know how amazing LeBron is, but Giannis is 22 years old and doing that, and that's not something we've seen, and it's not like his team is full of scrubs either. They're currently at 500, 11-11, and honestly, technically out of the playoffs, so they're tied for the 7th seed with a bunch of other teams, but it looks like they're going to lose to Toronto tonight. They're not a bad team. They're about average, I would say, but they're only that good because of this guy. 22, 9, 6, 2, and 2 are absolutely legendary numbers. He's shooting 52% from the field, and he's only playing 34 minutes, and he's still putting up numbers like that. It's not like he's playing 40 minutes a game. I guess there aren't a lot of players that play exactly 40 minutes a game or up to that amount, but still. It's not like this is coming easy for a guy that's 22 years old. That's for sure, and a guy that wasn't even supposed to be this good, and he's only getting better. Now, why should he be in the All-Star game? It's obvious. What he's doing to carry a team to around the 8 seed level of players that the only real quality player on that team, besides him, is Jabari Parker. Matthew Dellavedova, as much as I like that guy, he's not this good. He's not good enough to be considered like a star player, a potential star player. He's just a role player. This team is just full of role players that are below average. Like, you're starting Tony Snell and John Henson, I think. Like, those guys aren't that good of players, and they don't even play those guys full minutes, I think. But Giannis and Jabari are like the team, and Giannis is the leader, and he carries that squad to a good record, much better than you thought they would have, without Chris Middleton in the lineup this year, and they're still around the 500 area. That's absolutely fantastic. So he definitely deserves to be in terms of front court players. I said before, him, Jimmy Butler, and LeBron James have been the best all year long in the Eastern Conference. Paul George has been playing a little better as of late, but he just hasn't been that guy that we know. Paul George is having a down season just a little bit, and that's, not something that we have expected out of the guy, but, he's not playing as well as he has been, and Giannis is playing better than him. Other guys that are playing well in the Eastern Conference, Hassan Whiteside, he could get in, but I don't think he's been playing better than those guys. Same with Joel Embiid, who I really want to make the All-Star game, even though he might not make it. I mean, I'm just trying to think of front court players right now. Carmelo Anthony is having a pretty decent year, but not as good as those guys, as I said. And, of course, DeMar DeRozan is not front court. He's very likely going to start in this All-Star game as a guard. But Giannis should start. I think that the starting lineup, if you ask me what the starting lineup should be, I would probably go with, in the front court, I'd have Butler, LeBron, and Giannis. And in the back court, I'd have DeRozan. And this is a hard one. DeRozan and who I could go. There's a number of different. I could throw in Kyrie Irving. I could throw in Kemba Walker, Isaiah Thomas. There are so many options for this. John Wall, even. Personally, I think I'd have to go with Isaiah, maybe. I don't know. It's so hard. I can't say right now. But the point of this video is to say that Giannis should be starting in the All-Star game. And he might not start. He might come off the bench. That's fine. I just want him to make it. He needs to make it. Kemba Walker is also going to get his first All-Star appearance, I believe, because he's been balling this year, and the Hornets have been playing pretty well this season. Yeah, that's the video. If you enjoyed this one, please leave a like. Like if you support Giannis to start in the All-Star game, or Giannis to be in the All-Star game, because I think that Giannis Antetokounmpo is this good, and he's just going to get better. I don't want to say anything too soon. He's not like an MVP candidate. He would be, actually, if they were like a top 4 team, he would most definitely be an MVP candidate. The numbers he's putting up are definitely MVP type numbers. It's just, he's having a little hard time getting that team to win, and that's not his fault. So I don't know. He's really one of the most valuable players in the league, to be, real technical with the term. But the fact that he's doing it on both ends of the floor, offense and defense, in every single stat you could think of, is absolutely phenomenal, and the guy deserves credit. The All-Star game is the credit, and he's going to be an All-NBA player, I'm pretty damn sure, by the end of the season. If you enjoyed this video, as I said before, please like it up. If you want Giannis in the All-Star game, please like it up. Comment it down below. Comment what you think about this. Do you think he should be in the All-Star game? You definitely should. You think he should start? That's the real question. And subscribe if you're new. I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.